Mark, a close-fought game must be a bitterly disappointing changing room there.
I've got to say, I'm disappointed. I'm always disappointed when we lose, and a lot of the performance was okay, you know, on a difficult surface, but against a team that play in a certain way, that make it difficult for you, and we settled down. It took us 5-10 minutes to settle down. Once we settled down, we were the better team from that point onwards. But that's okay if you've gone with, you know, if you go and try and score. We have to go and try and score. So the whole point of the game is to score more than the opponent. And the way you've got to do that, you've got to look at what the players that we have, we look at the attributes that they've got, and we try and control it through that where we can, and we try and create opportunities. So I am frustrated at the moment, and I'm sure everybody else is. I'm sure the supporters are. It is a tough one when we have so much of the ball and don't have enough, you know, goal-scoring moments, because you've got bodies in the box, you've got people breaking the necks to go and get on the end of things, to go and score a goal, to go and make themselves a hero. Go and get on the end of something and go and stick it in the back of the net. And there isn't enough of it. There isn't enough of it, and it's really, really frustrating. There are mitigations, but obviously nobody cares about it because we've got players out. You know, we've got players out, and the key players. But I'm certainly not using it as an excuse. I've got to be better, you know. But the players have certainly got to step up and start to shoot on target. We had chances in the first half. We had enough chances in the first half to go 1-2, 3-0 up. Certainly 2-0 up. We've hit the crossbar. We've then had another shot that's gone over the bar. We've got another one where we're in really good positions and we turn it down. We move the ball pretty well. We get into good positions, but it isn't just for the sake of playing. It's not. It can't be that. So, yeah, things to improve on. We have players out. It makes a big difference. I know that. But the players that are in there have got to come in and learn quickly, because it's quickly becoming a really difficult time.
What do you make of the nature of the goal that we conceded later on?
If you take your chances at one end, you can make mistakes. You can make mistakes. There's nobody saying that you can't. You know, and I'm not going to sit here and go, I'll stand here and say to you that, you know, that's... He knows, Ash knows. He's not put a foot wrong other than that. You know, he's just got caught coming forward. The ball's taken a bounce off him. I don't know. But you can make mistakes like that. But you take your chances at the other end, you win 3 or 4-1. You know, and that's what we're not doing. We're not taking those opportunities. We've got to be better. We've certainly got to be better, and everybody. I take the whole responsibility for it. I've got no problem with that. Don't like it, but I think it's, you know, I know that's my job, to get them playing and performing in a way that wins football matches, and you've got to take responsibility to shoot. That's one of that's a prerequisite. It's the reason you play games, surely, to go and score goals. You know, to go and stick the ball in the net and be a hero. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what I can't fathom. Bodies in the box. There's balls flashing across the goal, and there are players not in there to go and tap it in. And if they do and they read it, they go and tap it in an empty net, and we go on and win the game because we don't make that mistake in the end.